The simplest way to understand Bitcoin is this. Bitcoin is a digital property. It allows people to store and transfer value online without relying on a bank, government, or repayment company. Unlike the US dollar, Bitcoin cannot be printed by a central bank. But Bitcoin still has risks. Regulation is still unclear. Crypto exchanges are still vulnerable to hacks, and investor confidence has been weak. Bitcoin had a huge crash last October. It dropped hard again in January, and even though the stock market is hitting all-time highs, Bitcoin still has not fully recovered. Now, with exchange hacks, unclear regulations, geopolitical fear, and weak buying pressure, many investors are asking, is another crash coming, or is Bitcoin finally done?
Hello everyone, thanks for coming back to my channel. Bitcoin. Should we buy it? Or is it the biggest scam of the world history? Bitcoin was created after 2008 financial crisis, when trust in banks and financial institutions was collapsing. However, most people still think Bitcoin is just a risky asset. Even with all this uncertainty, I still believe Bitcoin can be one of the most important investments to watch in 2026. Here are 4 reasons why. First, scarcity. There are only 21 million Bitcoin. No central bank, so they cannot print more of it. Second, rate cut expectations. If interest rates start coming down, more money could flow back into risk assets like Bitcoin or small stocks. Third, liquidity. Bitcoin trades globally 24/7. It is one of the most liquid digital assets in the world, and majority of the world they trade Bitcoin in their countries. And fourth, adoption. Institutions, ETFs, and major asset managers have made it much easier for regular investors to get exposure to Bitcoin. Cash is stable, but it loses purchasing power over time, especially now because of US dollar is going weak. Stock can grow, but they depend on earning and the economy. Gold is a traditional store of value, but it is physical and harder to move. Bitcoin is scarce, digital, portable, divisible, and global. That is why some investors see it is a digital gold. And here is the biggest reason I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. It was created to be decentralized money, totally outside the traditional system. But ironically, Bitcoin is starting to become part of the system. The president and politicians are buying it. Wall Street is building the system around Bitcoin. And to me, that makes Bitcoin more powerful now. Because in this market, nobody bets against Wall Street or United States government and wins. Bitcoin is facing a big crisis right now. Fear is rising and many investors are losing interest. Of course, Bitcoin is volatile, emotional, and difficult to hold. But without risk, there is no real reward. In the end, the brave are the ones who have a chance to win. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I'll be back with more interest and more valuable content in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.